Brightburn vs. Ryan, who would win? Two children, gifted with the power of gods. One chose fear. The other is still choosing who he wants to be. This isn't just a battle of strength. This is darkness versus potential. Brightburn vs. Ryan. Evil instinct against uncertain hope. And when these two collide, only one walks away. The rise of Brightburn. Brandon Breyer didn't grow into power, he awakened into it. Not trained. Not chosen. But triggered. Sent from the stars, raised on Earth, but never truly human. And when his true nature finally surfaced, it didn't bring hope. It brought fear. Background. At first, he was just a child. Quiet. Observing. Different. A boy trying to fit into a world that was never meant for him. But deep inside, something was always waiting. Something ancient. Something cold. Something far beyond human understanding. And then one night, everything changed. The voices. The signal. The purpose. Brandon didn't just discover who he was. He accepted it. And that was the moment. Humanity lost him. Power. Brightburn's power isn't just superhuman. It's overwhelming. His strength is monstrous. Effortless. Unmatched by anything around him. He dominates without effort. His speed is faster than human perception. A blur of death before anyone can react. Heat vision burns through flesh and metal alike. Instant. Relentless. Deadly. Bullets bounce off him. Weapons fail. Even pain barely registers. But here's the problem. There are no limits. No exhaustion. No fear. No hesitation. And that makes his power truly terrifying. Feats. Entire lives ended in seconds. People vanished without a trace. He crushed skulls like glass. Destroyed structures effortlessly. Turned a peaceful town into a silent graveyard. No army stopped him. No human could challenge him. And the most terrifying part. He wasn't even trying his hardest. Every action felt casual. Every kill, effortless. Like a predator playing with its prey. He doesn't see enemies. He sees targets. He doesn't hold back. He doesn't feel guilt. And he doesn't stop. Only instinct. Only dominance. Only destruction. A perfect predator. The power of Ryan. Ryan is different. Not sent from the stars. But born into power. The son of Homelander. The most feared and unstable superhuman alive. And yet. He's not like him. Not yet. Background. From the moment he was born. His future was already decided. Not as a child. But as a weapon. Raised in isolation. Hidden from the world. Protected, yet controlled. He didn't grow up learning how to live. He grew up learning how dangerous he could become. But unlike his father, Ryan feels. He understands fear. He understands pain. He understands consequences. And that changes everything. Power. Ryan's abilities are already terrifying. And still evolving. His heat vision is devastating. Uncontrolled, but incredibly powerful. Strong enough to destroy Stormfront. Capable of massive destruction in seconds. His strength is rapidly increasing. Already rivaling top-tier supes. His durability is still developing. But clearly beyond human limits. But here's the problem. His power isn't fully controlled. It's emotional. Unstable. Reactive. And that makes him unpredictable. Feats. Ryan has already achieved what most soups cannot. He overwhelmed Stormfront. A high-tier, nearly unstoppable soup. His heat vision didn't just injure. It annihilated. He has shown bursts of strength that shock even Homelander. And every time he uses his power, it grows. Faster. Stronger. More intense. But unlike Brightburn, Ryan doesn't fight to kill. He fights to understand. And that hesitation changes everything. Because while Brightburn is already a monster, Ryan is still deciding if he wants to become one. When gods collide. Picture this. The sky cracks open with burning red light. The air trembles. The ground begins to fracture. Two figures rise above the world. One calm, but conflicted. The other, cold and merciless. And then, it begins. Brightburn strikes first. No warning. No hesitation. No mercy. A blur across the sky. Ryan reacts. But reaction is always slower than intention. The impact shakes everything. Shockwaves tear through the air. In raw aggression, Brightburn dominates. Every move is precise. Every attack is lethal. Ryan pushes back. And when he hits, it's powerful. Maybe even stronger. But here's the problem. Power isn't everything. Ryan hesitates. Even for a moment. And in a fight like this, that's all it takes. Brightburn doesn't slow down. He doesn't question. He doesn't care. He keeps attacking. Relentless. Unstoppable. Speed becomes survival. Durability becomes endurance. But mindset. That decides everything. Brightburn fights like a storm. Wild. Violent. Unstoppable. Ryan fights like a boy. Trying to control something he barely understands. And in a battle where one side holds back, that restraint becomes a weakness. Because this isn't training. This is survival. And in the end, understanding comes too late. Final verdict, darkness wins. This fight isn't just about who is stronger. It's about who is willing to go further. Who is willing to cross the line. And never look back. Ryan has the potential to surpass everyone. To become greater than Homelander. Maybe even something better. A symbol. A protector. A hero the world needs. But potential isn't power in the present. Not yet. Because right now, Ryan is still learning. Still holding back. Still fighting himself. And that hesitation comes at a cost. Brightburn doesn't have that weakness. He's already there. Already ruthless. Already unstoppable. He doesn't wait. He doesn't doubt. He acts. Fast. Brutal. Final. And Ryan? He pauses. He questions. He cares. And in a battle like this, that's exactly what gets him killed. Because this isn't just power versus power. It's instinct versus emotion. Control versus chaos. Mercy versus destruction. In the end, power matters. Speed matters. Durability matters. But mindset, that decides the winner. And in this brutal clash of gods and monsters, only one fights without limits. Only one refuses to hold back. And that makes all the difference. The one without mercy stands victorious. Brightburn wins. Check out my other videos for more epic character crossovers and battles. Thanks for watching, and stay happy and healthy.